clear out your inventory, make room for more claw shots.
Oops, all claw shot. That's the game.
You must discard one weapon to pick up
Yo,
this claw
fuck you,
shot.
Liam. It shouldn't be Link's crossbow training. It should be Link's claw shot
training.
Link's Claw Shot Battle Royale.
Yeah. That would be
You
good.
picked up the claw shot armor.
Like, if anything, I'd wish like there'd be some more functionality to the claw shot in Smash, where you could like claw up things.
Yeah, well, you can
Platforms up above you.
You can use the claw shot to grab ledges.
No, I know that, but like if you're on the stage and there's a platform above or to the side of you,
it's really
omnidirectional claw
It's really
shot?
just for his grab and that.
Yeah, and it has I always thought that was the coolest thing about it. Like, well, you could do that, but you could do even more.
Oh, you thought it was the Master Sword, but it was me, Claw Shot.
Yeah, it's the Master Claw Shot.
You pull the Master Sword out and there's just a
claw shot at
on
the end.
tip.
That's what I mean.
And you take the claw shot off and you put the sword back.
Right?
It's a fucking Master Sword that
It's got the hilt,
shoot its tip out.
but then you pull it out.
Look how Ivy's sword.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick.
You put all 5 claw shots on the ends of each other, and you just pull the world towards you.
No, you pull the moon.
Yeah.
You've got 3D maneuver claw shot gears.
Man, I looked up like 10 seconds of footage of the Tecmo Attack on Titan game, and I saw one Titan and I turned it off. Like, the Titan that they were fighting was, without it, like, way creepier than any Titan in the show. And, and because of its animation, I was like, I don't want to play this. Like, it looks so creepy.
Yeah, they did a good job. They got it looking freaks.
Deeply
Were there more than 2 types that you saw?
I only saw the one type.
Because in the demo I saw, they only had 2, so I hope there's more.
I saw one that looked a little like Liam. I didn't like it.
That's good.
It's good. You're like, my Kickstarter rewards are finally paying off. Who would want that?
Right?
Who would want to be a Titan?
I think a lot of people would go for it.
Yeah, but it's like, send us your naked body.
Yes.
Front, back, side.
No, a detailed 3D scan of your dick.
We need to see how small you are to model it or remove your genitalia.
Yeah, whatever we need to do.
Can't view the map on the top screen.
We need to modify your face to look super creepy.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the map real quick.
Sure.
Take a picture of your
worst.
body. Take a picture of your body and take a picture of your head. Now, before you send it to us, make sure to increase the picture of your head 5,000 times in Photoshop.
Yep. Now lift that scrotum up.
Yeah.
We need to see underneath to detail that area accurately, because that's all people are going to see.
When Kojima gets infinite budget, he forces his Hollywood friends to do weird shit.
Okay, now, yeah, exactly. Now run around like a weirdo and drool a bit. Okay,
Yeah,
perfect.
there you go, perfect.
Now you're in the game.
Sir, your taint shot didn't come out perfectly.
We're gonna need to do some reshots.
way more.
What kind of game do you think this is?
Yeah, so they need more.
I don't think I'm supposed to do this quite yet.
They need more time.
Why do you say that?
Well, because they're not rotating.
Huh, yeah, I guess so.
I think I have to go to the. Oops. I think I have to go to the other third. I know where it is, but.
Like, I assume you're sure you don't have to just use the boomerang on those, because those look really large, so I assume the boomerang
There's a whole other third of the dungeon that now that we have the claw shot should be conquerable anyway.
The Ukos are like, oh, you found the second claw shot, huh? You're 1/4 of the way there.
You haven't found the claw shot armor yet.
See, this is a temple, but it's also a punishment temple.
When you zoom out, it's actually just a giant claw shot.
There's just like, there's this evil Uku behind a desk, and he goes, welcome to my temple.
The boss of this dungeon is also leaked to the claw shot.
The boss is the claw shot.
This giant claw shot with like rare googly eyes on it.
The claw shot is the hero.
Twilight claw shot. You didn't see the title screen get updated?
Princess of Claw Shot. Claw Shot Princess.
Pay attention.
Breath of the Claw Shot.
Damn it.
Claw shot waker.
Wind Claw Shot. A Claw Shot to the past.
Claw shot between worlds.
Claw Shot's awakening.
Always. The 4 claw shots.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oracle of Claw Shot and Oracle of Claw Shot.
Beautiful.
They're
That's
totally
good stuff.
different games.
The Phantom Claw Shot.
Claw Shot of Time. Gotta go with the classic.
Majora's Claw Shot.
Well, you can't forget about his Claw Shot.
Yeah, it's one of his.
Claw Shot of Fierce
It's one of his
Deity.
main features.
Oh,
Imagine!
the Claw Shot of the Fierce Deity version.
Come on! That's too cool!
Bigeron's Claw Shot.
Oh,
It's just a giant claw shot.
It's just
Now you can pull Death Mountain into the sea.
yeah,
Oh,
where
no.
it was always supposed to be.
It broke.
This Claw Shot broke.
Shit.
Oh, that's some good stuff.
Not bad.
It all started with Oops All Claw Shot. Oh shit. Those ones are really gross, the red ones. There's something like more disturbing about them.
Yeah, definitely. They can go without being attached to the ground.
And they have alien colors.
Yeah. I love how they became the major villain of Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Because you had to fight them so often, and there was such a long, protracted battle sometimes. Especially if you were, like, in a bad mood. You didn't want to fight them. Just let me
You remember
fucking
the
kill them.
cool pirate boss of that game?
Oh, God, that pirate boss? I was playing it,
He was
like,
so fun.
slightly incorrectly the first couple of times I fought him. And I was just doing something wrong. I really forget what it was. Like, I wasn't parrying or something. I wasn't,
Maybe, yeah. Okay.
And then, like, I remember being really, really frustrated. And then when, like, I finally kind of figured out what I was missing, again, this was, like, years ago, so I don't quite remember.
It's
And I
really
was like,
cool.
oh, shit, now I'm having fun, because now I'm kind of doing it what it intended.
I'm just wondering, did Ganon really recruit chew jellies and plants to his army? Was that actually something that occurred at some point in time?
I think those are types of enemies.
Or
that
are they just
like,
out for themselves?
they're along for the ride. Like
He was
we're
just
already-
waiting. He was just waiting until all the animals were crazy too, and then
Well, okay, so it's
he has a proxy army of animals.
one of two things happened. He either met with the leader of the plants and the chew jellies
Yeah, had a
and made a
parlay.
deal, or he just gathered up a truck full and dumped them in the temples
Ganon just going around digging holes.
as traps for Link.
No.
Either one of those two scenarios is fucking
No,
dumb.
Here's what happened, right? So these animals are like kind of assholes to everyone in Hyrule, regardless of anything that's happening. And then they hear about how there's this asshole who's trying to take over, and they're like, yeah.
Now's the time. Yeah.
Buckle the fuck down, everyone. We're gonna be super dicks now.
Time to go to work.
Yeah.
Now they relish it. Now they feel
Our
like
time is now.
yeah, our time is now.
We're capitalized.
Yeah.
The age of the Deku Scrubs has come.
See, I told you if we did this long enough, some guy would really try to really promote us.
Right? The little piranhas that attack you.
If we stand here and be dicks
Oh,
long
God.
enough,
Oh
a
God.
dick aura will be constructed around us.
Perfect. The shield eaters there, I always forget their name.
Likes.
The likes. They have a whole like collective just sitting around a gross table figuring out like now's the time.
Sitting around a gross table.
The age of the likes has come. We're gonna eat so many shields. You don't even know, brah.
Maybe really
You
good.
thought we ate a bunch of shields before now? Just you wait till we take over.
All creatures in Hyrule had like their own Facebook page, and you go to the likes Facebook page and knew what they ask you to do.
Can you like our page? And you're like, nah. Then they're like, oh.
I can unlike it. Don't unlike the likes. You gotta like us, because we're likes. Poe's voice hates loud noises. What the fuck does that mean? Do you know that, Wooly?
Yeah.
I'm sure Liam knows, but do you know?
Poe's voice hates loud
The enemy is Poe's voice.
Poe's
with
voice,
this-
yeah.
In the regular Legend of Zelda on the NES, it said that in the instruction form. They hate loud noises.
Okay.
And that made no sense to anybody, because for the Famicom system,
You'd use
the
the
second
microphone.
controller had a microphone, and you were supposed to shout into it, and it destroyed those. It stunned those enemies.
Jesus Christ.
But of course, that wasn't in the
Why
NES
would it
version.
be?
But the description remains. It's fucking stupid.
Yes. All the
I always found it weird that microphone never came over. Like it was a feature in the thing. And,
Was there any other games that used it? It must have been.
Probably. There must have been, but it just, I mean, like, it was a feature in the controller, and they just, it was only the Player 2 controller, because they were both hardwired on the Famicom.
Yeah. I think it's because
Worth it.
They redesigned everything on the NES, and they probably just looked at that, and they're like, oh, well.
Yeah, I think they probably just
money
determined
if
it wasn't
we
worth it, but...
Alright, who invited the Re-Deads to the Pantheon? That's not an answer. Fuck these guys, you're not allowed.
I knew someone, and not me, I knew someone that would rent Ocarina of Time, play until Re-Dead showed up, put the game back in the case, and
walk
bring it
away.
back.
That's correct.
And then every few months, the cycle would continue.
Yep.
Not me, though.
Nope.
That's stupid.
What a dumb idea. Terrible.
Just put it back into its case, walk away.
Maybe this time is.
So, you fight this enemy with bombs, right? But I don't have bombs. I only have these shit bombs.
Will they blow
Use
up?
the shit bomb.
Yeah, but you can't throw them. Like, I can't get them in the thing.
If you absolutely needed bombs, they would put
Midna
them
would have
here.
told you.
Yeah, no, exactly. So I'm just gonna try to skip this guy.
Oh, you just killed him.
Oh, you can just kill him. Okay.
That looks like
You
it
want to
needs a
get
bomb.
inside? You can get inside if you want.
No, that's for bomb.
That's for bomb.
Get inside.
There's pots on a thing next to you.
Yeah, I saw that there's...
Disposable bombs, maybe?
But I don't think you can change bomb type without going back to Barnes, you know?
Then like that.
Hopefully I can continue without this. Can you
Ask Midna.
Can you check in the guide real quick whether that enemy is supposed to, like, drop a key or something when you beat it? Because if that enemy does drop a key, then I need to go to Barnes
And switch bomb types.
I really like. That'd be ridiculous.
I think that'd be ridiculous too,
better
but
make sure you're right.
I don't want that to be the solution here. Where's my bow? There it is.
What if it's just wind again?
Damn it. Okay.
Or fire arrow?
Nope, it gives you nothing.
Okay, good.
But it does say throw a bomb into the center once it's exposed. With the plant gone, grapple to a falling pillar, then to the nearby vines.
Yeah,
It's the only way for it to achieve climax.
Okay, super. Well, we should be fine then.
Just put the bomb right in.
Yeah, it doesn't say you get anything.
Oh,
Still, that's weird though. Like, I guess you get a heart or some like resources if you kill it, and you miss out on that. But seems like an oversight. They should have like a bomb plant. Oh, there's no bomb plants in this, so. Those bomb plants that the Garangos.
aren't there bomb
in
plants in
Ocarina?
this?
Garangos, not Garangos. God,
Wait,
Gorons.
there are bomb plants, aren't there?
I don't remember any.
No, there's the bugs. There's the bomb bugs.
Bomb bugs. Bomb
Watch
bugs.
out.
Oh shit, oh
I'm
shit, oh
fucked.
shit.
I'm boned. I
jeez.
can't do nothing.
No, wait, hold up.
All I
Oh!
can do is keep going.
Stupid blind-ass bats.
Yeah.
No depth perception having motherfuckers.
Bats, do you know what colors look like? You don't get fucked. Idiots. Oh yeah, you can tell what sound these colors make. That's useless.
Oh, no.
Bats showed up to the meeting of the bad guys like, we just want to fly around.
Where's the meeting?
Ah!
Where's the meeting?
Am I
can't
there?
find it.
We got invited. Ah!
What does the
Over
invite
here.
say?
What are we doing?
Please send the invite in Braille.
Where are we going? We taking over?
Or just yell us where the invite is.
Can bats read Braille all of a sudden? Like,
They might, if they apply themselves.
yeah, I guess they need to try, wouldn't they?
Just make a
Something
lot of
gross
loud,
happening.
make a lot of loud noises, and we'll find you.
Eventually. He'll just kill himself. As any gross plant monster would.
I would do it if I was a plant monster.
10 rupees.
Every morning I wake up and I relish the fact that I'm not a plant monster.
Ah, another check mark on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Not a plant monster.
I don't know though. I've said it before. Photosynthesis would be a great
Photo what if this?
photosynthesis. Blah. Photosynthesis
There
Yes,
you go.
would have
photosynthesis.
would be a great ability to have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be amazing.
Yeah, but it's like, is like a fucking RE villain where they're like, oh, I become
The G-Virus is a good idea.
by turning myself into a gross monster, and I'll never have sex or be able to buy chocolate ever again, or
I don't
whatever
know.
it is.
I don't know. You can still have sex.
With yourself,
Well,
probably.
with yourself,
There's all kinds of openings.
I'll never have a fulfilling relationship. Let's put it at that.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm powerful.
But I'm powerful. Ew, look, I'm a gross plant monster. But I have photosynthesis, so...
You
You
can't
eat
use
by
them.
sunlight. That's pretty good.
No, man, you can't watch TV if you're a gross monster.
Would you be a pillar man if you had the choice?
Yes.
No daytime ever, but you have
Daytime is super overrated.
but you have a super body and you can like make your veins spit out blood and all kinds of crazy shit. Grow
But I can only
horn,
do it at night.
grow wind horn.
Well, you're basically asking me, do you want to be a vampire?
Do you want to be a vampire?
Probably not, actually, but I want to be a pillar man. Because I can be, like, fat vampire. You don't automatically get a good body, but you do if you're a pillar man,
True.
right?
Yeah, because you're not allowed to be a day.
I don't want to just
You're not a
be
daywalker.
Yeah, I don't want to just be me, but be a vampire. That's not fun.
Oh no! Oh, daytime's coming! Oh, am I gonna make it? Oh no! Oh, I'm melting.
I don't want to do that.
You're a vampire with terrible cardio.
It just doesn't sound fun.
No, wait, is it during the daylight or is if sun hits you? Because in Preacher, Cassidy's always doing
There's
shit
vampires
all day.
in Preacher?
Yeah.
What?
Immediately.
Immediately.
I've never read it. I just thought Preacher had a superpower.
Immediately.
No, there's an Irish drunken vampire.
Damn.
Great.
Anyway,
okay.
he's doing stuff all the time,
Yes,
and he
yes.
just has to be in shadow. That's it.
Yeah. So I mean, look, realistically, like, because daytime is a concept and not an actual scientific thing, the sunlight would be what counted.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right.
You know, it's like, no, your power is aware of the concept of noon. Fuck.
Why
Oh,
am I
shit.
dying and your power's just like 12 o'clock somewhere?
It's high noon somewhere.
Right?
Yeah.
Cinderella's stupid.
Because it's like
Really? Midnight? Okay. Then what if I get on a boat and change time zones, idiot?
I really like when what we do in the shadows is like, what? I can't eat fries? That's my favorite food.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can only drink blood. That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Fries are my favorite food.
Yeah. Totally. But that's it, like, you know, any time-based fucking shit
That's
magic.
a fucking Pokemon.
It's awful. Yeah, that's the evolution right there. Rhyhorn.
Yeah, pretty much.
God, Rhyhorn and Rhydon makes no sense! Why would you go from being the more big, huge bestial thing to the upright thing?
It's like
It's cool. Don't think about it.
It's backwards!
No,
Don't
it's
think about
it's
it.
like being that muscly form after Super Saiyan 1, and then they're like, that form's stupid because you're slow.
A lot of stuff gets ruined if you think about it.
Oh, Super Saiyan 2, you mean?
No, the Super Saiyan 1.5, the one
Where
that trunks,
where you're too bulk.
you're too bulk.
Yeah.
And then they're like, that's stupid. Why would you ever do that? And Vegeta's like, wait, what? I thought it was cool for a little bit.
Come on, thing.
Like, you lose
Oh my God.
armor from going from Rhydon
Stand on top
Rhydon
of the
to
pillar
Rhyhorn.
that's next to you. Or do that, whatever you like. I don't
Go on,
judge.
Link. Climb quicker.
No,
Oh, you know what? I have to
they
get this
don't do
first
it.
one first, is what it is.
That's what it is.
That's
Alien,
Gross fly.
offhand, do you know how many original of the original Gen 1s got, like, evolutions and sequels? Did pretty much all of them get it?
No,
Did
not all
Jinx
of
get
them.
an evolution?
Jinx got a baby form.
Perfect.
So, like, Jinx has a younger baby form. If that's what
Okay.
floats your boat.
Because no, I'm wondering because I'm like, there's
No.
so many like sequels and prequels to the original Pokemon.
Jinx got that. Scyther got Scizor.
Dragonite?
Magmar got the baby.
What am I talking about? That was already there. Onyx got that.
Electabuzz got an evolution. Onyx got
that
Steelix,
thing.
who is fucking sick.
Steelix, yeah.
Chansey got Blissey, and I think a baby form too. God damn it. The lock-on on that other thing is really causing...
It's too close.
Yeah.
What other like single?
Yeah,
things
who
are
else
there?
exactly?
Tauros
Tauros. Tauros got an evolution.
stamps. They did everyone then.
I think, Mr. Mime got a baby form.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did. Mimean.
Fuck.
Fuck.
They must have done
now we just have to wait. Yeah, now we just have to wait. Must have done everyone.
I have the.
Except the legendaries.
Yeah, except the legendaries, of course.
So you're talking about a nerdy.
But even then, Mewtwo got an edgy form.
He did.
Mew didn't get anything, as far as I know.
You're talking about some nerdy stuff there, like baby form. There's a lot of words I didn't quite understand. I just saw a nerdy other thing that you guys probably won't understand. Phil Dragash, one of our fun artist friends, asked me, do you have any G design preference? Showa, Heisei, or Millennium?
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what's up. I understand that
I
completely.
totally get that
Because
concept.
that terminology applies to Kamen Rider too, motherfucker.
Okay.
It's totally representing the eras of the old, the new, and usually the cutoff point is the 90s, so I totally get it.
Okay.
Showa and Heisei is 100% Kamen Rider.
I'm glad to know.
But I like that it applies to Godzilla as well. What is Millennium, though?
Millennium is because that's the new era started at the end of 1999.
Yeah.
Get him in there.
I'm not even doing anything.
Epilepsy
This is the
warning.
game's default state.
It started in late 1999, so new millennium.
Yeah.
Right. Are we then gonna enter like post-aughts?
Right. There's no new era after that. Nothing has a name.
Attitude.
But I guess you know what? I guess the new era, if they continue, would be Shin era.
Shin.
That makes sense, I guess, yeah.
Nothing was better than Attitude era Godzilla.
Where is my...
New generation. Hulkamania era Godzilla. New generation, and then the Attitude era. And then the PG, of course.
Back when Godzilla was telling everyone to fuck off.
Yeah, drinking
beer. Hell yeah.
Godzilla was a cool heel. It was the era of cool heels.
With his hat backwards. It's fucking sick.
Riding ATVs into Tokyo.
Leather jacket.
Yeah.
Leather vest, I should say.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, I want someone to draw me the Attitude Era Godzilla. They draw me a poster. That'd be really great. I was full for that.
Zilla 316 says.
If you smell what Godzilla's cooking.
And he's got those leg braces on. He hurt himself.
Yeah.
Jumping on buildings.
Godzilla always pounding asses.
Because Mothra fucked up the bit. He always sold too hard.
Godzilla has a sock on one of his hands. And he's giving people the mandible claw.
Mothra needs to stop wrestling so stiff. That's the problem.
Megalon starts blading
to get over.
And everyone in Tokyo's like, oh, look, he's fighting so valiantly against Godzilla.
He's bleeding out.
There's a couple of random ones, like 2 or 3 Godzilla movies ever, where they bleed buckets of blood randomly for no reason.
Tons of blood, not a little bit.
Red blood. It's fucking weird.
And it's like a lot of blood, right?
It's the amount of blading where it's like when someone uses a claw attack or just like shoots a blast, there'll be sparks coming out of like the impact zone, right? And then there's like
of course there would be.
There's 1 or 2 movies where someone uses the exact same type of attack and just bleh, 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 just geysers come out. Fucking weird.
How do you clean that up?
How do you clean it? I guess it would have that agency that was in Pacific Rim that pick up after
kaiju battles.
After the kaiju battles, yeah.
It's one thing to like just destroy and rebuild a building, but to go wipe all that guts
gallons and gallons of blood. Yeah.
Speaking of
States
Redeads,
never get out.
Speaking of like weird stuff and Guillermo del Toro, and it also feeds into Redeads a little bit. Is that any of you guys saw Wreck, right? The found footage Spanish horror
REC,
movie.
yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You saw it.
Yeah,
The original Spanish one.
Totally. Yeah.
Do you remember the weird creature at the end that's filmed through night vision?
Yeah.
So I learned
Before you get dragged off.
I learned fairly recently that's a real person. All, with some prosthetic makeup on their face.
They just found a really skinny looking.
So there's a Spanish actor who has this particular disease that elongates his legs and makes him double jointed.
Fucking creepy.
He's been used in a variety of movies, like playing all the ghosts from Crimson Peak.
He's the creepazoid.
Wow.
Like if you recall, all the ghosts in Crimson Peak are real. They just added a few
Hey,
CG shots.
Gotta get paid.
And you look at that guy, and you look at him on the red carpet, and aside from like he's like pretty tall, and yeah, you can see his weird, really thin limbs. He looks like any dude you'd ever see. Just glasses, little goatee, and black hair. And I was like, that's a fucking gimmick.
I'm a professional monster.
I'll play all the topless, weird, inebriated zombie women you got.
That's my dude.
That's how
I get paid, man.
He can play a Re-Dead in the Legend of Zelda Netflix movie.
That's totally happening.
That's totally happening.
Like if only those those Guinness World Record brothers with super tons of fur on their faces.
Yeah.
If only they were like, yo, we want to be actors, be Wolfmen.
Totally do it.
Well,
save so much money.
Easy, no prosthetics. You want to be Beast? You got the job.
Like the guy that played Jason in the last Friday the 13th, like the remake, he's like, so I have the same disease that Jason had, where I lose all my hair. My body rejects my hair because it thinks it's a foreign substance that's attacking my body. So, as a kid, I got made fun of all the time and kids picked on me. But then I grew up to be like 6'7", and I'm a huge badass. He also got to play a predator in Predators.
Everyone's still super scared of me, but now I get paid for it.
Everyone's still super scared of him, and he looks like a scary kind of guy. But in like the interviews and stuff, everyone's like, oh my god, he's the nicest sweetheart. I was friends with him on set for a few months, and now he's the godfather of my children.
Well,
like,
yeah,
nice
that's
guy,
usually the case, like
gentle giants and all.
What are you gonna be the mountain in Game of Thrones? And it's like, no,
in real life,
he's actually like that.
He will kill you.
He will crush your head.
He burnt my face a little.
Don't tell him you need to do that line again.
Exactly. What the? Oh, it's a Poe.
Yeah. I always like that tightrope.
Well, you know that's Ahmed Johnson. If you really want to get into it.
Yeah, if you want to get into the realness.
Okay, so Ahmed Johnson, we're doing some stamp. Ahmed Johnson, we're doing
stamps.
We're doing some stamps.
We're acting.
Arts and crafts with Ahmed Johnson.
Yes.
I haven't checked my pills today.
All right, so what you have to do is you have to sell. When someone hits you, we have to make it seem like they're strong, so you have to... Okay, when you punch, don't actually punch the guy, if you don't mind.
So there's all that stuff, like he'd hurt guys for real, like I'm gonna hurt this guy, and like that's not good.
That's not cool, yeah.
Endanger guys and put them out of work for a little bit. One of the other reasons is that, like, early on, it was like China was like getting like, I can win the Intercontinental Championship, I can do this, I can do that. Early on, they're like, hey, Ahmed, so you're gonna be fighting China, and I ain't gonna let no bitch hit me, was the quote.
Yeah,
and they're like, well, we ain't gonna pay you, you're gone.
Exactly.
Like, it's your fucking boss telling you to do something.
And that's well, don't get into the business if you don't like what it is. Which is why when you got like Brock going like, you better make it hurt, or apparently that's what he says, or whatever.
Something.
Like like I'm not gonna sell. You better hurt me. It's like, fuck you, man.
I'm not gonna sell.
Fuck you. For real.
To be fair,
why are you here?
To be fair, saying at the start, I'm not gonna sell. Like, I respect that. If you tell him you are, and then you don't, that's scummy. But if at least he tells you at the start, you're like, well, I guess I'm going to have to physically attack you. That's fine.
There's a great league for that Brock should join called UFC.
Well, he is still doing it.
Yeah, I know.
He's literally going back, and he's gonna fight again.
It's the side hustle.
I learned the most I ever learned about Brock Lesnar in doing UFC 3 at THQ.
There you go.
Where he came into the studio and you guys had lunch?
No, George St. Pierre did, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There you
go. He's like, I get a free meal.
Yes.
You mean Bartok the Leaper?
From what now?
That's who he played in Winter Soldier.
Okay. Yes,
That, like, you'll never notice because they changed him so much, but he's a character called Bartok the Leaper, which is literally a guy that can jump half decently.
But then he gets
For a second, I thought you were
that.
mispronouncing leper, and I was like, that's a weird name.
Bartok the Leper. What a villain!
Didn't he got shut down super hard on the boat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was-
But he put up a good fight.
The camera said he was important.
Yeah.
They don't call him Bartok the Leaper in the movie. They just call him like
Bartok the leper.
They call him just Bartok. Like, oh, I need to beat up this Belgium
I feel
guy.
good about
yes.
dropping here.
Yes, he's from Belgium, not Quebec.